Surge fans! Hello, I'm Casey Taitel, and today's Surge Spotlight is number 12, Jacqlyn Poss, aka Jack, aka JP. She's one of my absolute faves, and our convo includes everything from the Surge to playing overseas to spinach. Let's get into it.
Honestly, Kalia had reached out, and she kind of brought it on the table and shared with me, what this program is like. To be honest, before the Surge, I did not know playing in the States was an option other than the WNBA. So that first off, grabbed my ear and got me excited for the idea of playing here. And just the way she kind of held herself and carried herself about talking about it. I'm someone that always respects someone that has a passion for something, and right away I saw that with Kalia, with Coach P. First word that pops to mind is leader. I think that means a couple of things: lead by example, lead by communication. And for the most part, kind of everywhere I've been a leader in some sense. That might change on what that looks like. Maybe it's by example in one spot, maybe it's more vocal in another. But here I think my role is to definitely outwork everybody, be that example of accountability. Came up to everybody and said, "Hey, I want to have a handshake with you," and I was like, "Go Osh!" She's gonna give 150,000%.
Yeah.
Osh is a dog.
I love watching Osh play.
She's got some faces, I'm sure Osh does, as far as looking like a dog. Yeah. College basketball, for sure. I think being in that system and being in that program really shapes you one way or another. You're kind of groomed to show what it's like to be a part of something outside of yourself, and you're really forced to grow in all areas of your life, school, sports, teammate wise, friendship, all that. So definitely that has shaped me. Definitely playing overseas, living in, forget the basketball piece, but living in another culture and just learning about their way of life and how it can be different. Over there, sure is such a positive affirmation. Sure. He would say things and he'd be like, "Jacqlyn, you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yes, can we do it this time?" And he'd be like, "Sure." But that to them was such an exciting thing.
Yeah.
Which here people don't take it like that. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong.
Right.
I think that has totally shaped me and my perspective. Obviously, basketball combined with work take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I'm big on relationships and big on music. Music in general is just a good pathway for emotion for me, and I love any types of music. But yeah, honestly, spending time with friends and family, I think it makes everything a lot sweeter when you're a part of the close people in your life. I think the beauty of it is playing with all these different teams and players. You get to see so many different styles of games, and different types of teammates, and kind of what you want to emulate and what you don't. So, two popped to my mind, best teams I've played on. First one being here, actually. I think we have
Go Surge!
100% not reached our potential. I think 1 through 10, the talent. Everyone's played overseas or going to play overseas. I think there's a ton of potential that we honestly haven't tapped into yet. So I'm excited for these next 6-8 weeks for that. She gave us all a picture of a little Chihuahua or Pomeranian. Each of us had a tiny little cut out piece of paper. Yeah. And she's challenged us to earn her pit bull dog picture.
Oh my god.
And still at practice she's so starting tonight she's gonna be who's gonna earn the dog tonight.
And athletes' mental health is being talked about a lot more, as it should be. What's your experience been with the mental aspect of the game?
Mental health is obviously a highly talked about topic these days, and a very important one, I think, too. A lot of people out there struggle with it, the pressures of daily life, the pressures of schoolwork, of basketball, of what's next in your future. Seeing that you're not the only one struggling out there. It's something where you got to find your people, find what helps you. I think the best thing about it is learning about yourself. So being a proponent, being a support for someone else that you see is maybe struggling with something similar. I think that's a huge thing to learn, not only about them but about yourself too. At the end of the day, it's about that relationship. I'll just list what I eat: Greek yogurt.
Yeah, but everything's hot takes.
I know.
Plain Greek yogurt, that could be hot take.
Yeah, that's
you
all
use
I eat.
the tang.
Just the tang.
Hot take number 1.
Instead of up a layup, Steph would do, it's just on the side. But it's
Bacon to high five.
Yeah, facing the hot spinach. I could eat it by itself.
Raw?
Out of the bag.
Oh gosh.
Bag.
Yeah.
Here we go. This one is so nice. I'm getting deep here, Casey. I'm a Sagittarius. Shug and I are Sages.
Shug.
Shug Sutton.
Okay. Pause.
I'm pausing.
Okay. Pause.
First thing that popped into my mind was Italy, the Isle of Capri. A beautiful place. That was like my first island experience, so I think I would go back there.
I literally thought.
What? What?
That was so confusing.
What?
I thought you said.
The eye. What did you think I said?